We're live?
Hi.
Greetings.
I don't know which my camera is. Oh, hello.
Hey,
I'm
everybody.
sorry, my phone is probably in the way.
It is
the
so
worst.
pointed at me more than it usually is. Hello, camera.
Are we getting links? Because I actually can share things this time.
It is yes, it's the same link. It's always just twitch.tv/playbetterproductions.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. Well, then I should share that thing.
I usually will open up the Twitch application on my phone.
I've never heard of it.
It's stupid.
What's a phone?
Oh, Johnny's actually going to watch us for the first time.
Yay! I'm gonna.
How long have I been doing this?
We are a month away from hitting 4 years, Molly.
Wow.
Hey everyone! If you can see
Greetings,
it.
Earthlings. Oh, are we taking a selfie?
I'm trying to 51.
I'm like, man, why does all of our cameras say Delta Green? Because we have saved videos up there now, and it automatically popped up with a past broadcast.
I have no idea what you just said.
We're live.
The old stuff's on there.
Dunjos.
Oh.
It's Twitch.
Dingoes.
I mean, we could play it up to
Dingoes
Green
and
instead.
Dragos.
That'd be kind of awkward, but with our same characters.
Play Better Productions.
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Draco Malfoys.
I would play the
internet.
shit out of that game.
Don't make that face, Cameron McNary.
It was loud.
It was loud.
He's hurting me.
I'm sorry.
It's not you.
We can.
So follow your mic cable to the mic amp and
Greetings,
turn
Earthlings.
down.
I'm live and online.
Turn your follow your headphones
We've
cable
reached
to
the
the
part of the
headphone
live
amp.
cast where Liz reads her tweets aloud
Molly?
before sending them.
What?
Can you nudge me down a little bit?
Greetings, Earthlings.
A half nudge.
Much better.
Am I, I was
Come
delicate
on.
enough to have
You get a
nudge?
little more.
Oh.
Huh?
Your laptop's not connected to the internet. I can't manage chat.
It just I keep forgetting about the laptop.
Laptop's connected to the internet.
Professionalism,
Laptop's
ladies and
connected
gentlemen.
To the internet.
Listen.
It's not just a word.
No,
It's a concept unrelated to almost anything we're doing right
It's a way of life.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I wish that you guys had been with us during the sound check because most of it just turned into a sing along. It
That's
was
real.
pretty fun.
we can sing again.
It was awful.
We can always sing.
I
will always sing.
I will always
Yep.
sing.
Muppet songs in particular.
Oh my god, Muppet Treasure Island.
Just a great
That
movie.
movie, just a beautiful movie.
Fine.
Tim Curry in his prime. Praise be. Hey, cheers.
Blessings.
Yep. No, that's fine. Okay.
I'm sorry. When has anybody seen the movie The Worst Witch?
No, what is that?
Oh my god, the Tim Curry part when he's
It is an 80s film with fucking who's in that movie?
I believe
Farouk
it's-
don't even know
I believe
besides-
it's a television film. A
I
film
don't
of
even
the
know
television.
besides Tim Curry.
It's Tim Curry and that old woman who was in a lot of things in the 80s, and
Narrowing it down.
this is fine. This is great television. Anyway, it's about a school of witches.
And one who is not good at it.
That's the worst witch.
She is the worst. And Tim
It's
Curry
like it's in the title.
plays
the Grand
the
Wizard.
Grand Wizard, and he sings a song,
He
and
shows
there's
up.
definitely like 80s bubble montages happening, and, he's got
there's like there's his the wings on his cape are
Yep.
a green screen, and there's cats and bats.
yep, and he sings
And
a
anything
song.
can happen on Halloween.
Yes,
Anything
and
can
he
happen on
sings
Halloween?
about- Yes.
Oh my god! And I had weird sexual feelings about a lot of things in that movie.
I just thought I was a witch.
Film.
I mean that too. Like you can't get it fucking anywhere because I'm like my weird fucking daughter needs to watch
Every
this.
Halloween, I share Tim Curry singing anything
Yeah.
can happen on Halloween.
Anything can happen on
And
Halloween. And I mean, really, maybe this is when I knew I was a bisexual.
And on that note,
Welcome to the Play Better podcast. Liz discusses sexual feelings.
we're going to record the podcast intro later, so don't stress that we're doing any different. But this is what we have regular listeners who are
I know, they
expecting
could-
me to step up every week.
Just,
it's going to take you.
I have a question for you, Cameron McNary.
I have an answer for you. Let's see if they match.
In the event that we were playing professional baseball, what would your at-bat song be?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
This is in place at the intro.
I've already had 2 glasses of wine.
See, now
Cheers,
I'm going to be
Internet.
thinking about that for hours.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Challenge accepted.
Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys.
It's hard to argue with. It's hard to
It's
argue
true.
with.
I mean, really, any Beastie Boys. Anyway, carry on.
Mine would be
this is
Missile by Dorothy.
nice. Sorry, everybody. Let's make it. Let's
I'm
make
trying
a
to make it.
podcast.
I'm trying to make it something different, different than my dragon riding song,
Okay.
which is the song you that would play over me riding the dragon triumphantly.
Well,
in
yeah.
the giant fantasy movie that I would be in.
Yeah.
But we also, because we
Which is, of
have...
course,
That's the nerd version of the same question.
Which is Welcome to the Black Parade.
Oh yeah.
By My Chemical
Yes.
Did we?
Hell yes.
Was it just me who also not only had my dragon riding song, but I also had my end credits song for me and the Dragons Together buddy comedy?
No, that was I actually started that because that's My Life Would Suck Without You by Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that's right, and mine was End of the Road by Policeman.
Yes.
Nice.
Mine's the end credit song of The Breakfast Club.
Oh, nice. You Got a Friend by Randy fucking Newman. Do some Toy Story action.
For me, it's definitely the Bill and Ted Bogus Journey outro song that they play.
Yes.
But not the film version, the Steve Vai album version, so that it doesn't go into Kiss.
Nice.
You know what I forgot?
What?
There are two things that I forgot.
What?
On Sunday, I decided to, maybe it was Saturday, sometime over the weekend, Sci-Fi had all the Friday the 13th movies on, and so I watched Dream Warriors. And there are two things that I forgot about Dream Warriors. The first one is the bitchin' arts and crafts montage at the beginning, which, oh god, I just wanted to paper mache the fuck out of everything. And then I forgot how great that Dawkins song was. The Dream Warriors theme.
I'm gonna go with Barcelona by Queen.
Nice.
Oh, good choice.
Like
Extremely
just
good.
the coloratura section that she's doing at the end there. Okay, everybody, welcome to the Ratbaggers, Season 1, Episode 3.
Only because it would be awkward. Rainbow in the Dark by Dio.
That comes on one of my power metal stations
You
like
okay,
all the
Cameron?
time, and I just laugh
He's
the
making a
entire
very
time.
disgruntled face for all the
true.
podcast listeners at
I'm
home.
sorry that I did this.
3 inches from gruntled, at least. I'm Cameron McNary, playing Rilquist, halfling with a past.
I am Molly McClanahan, and I don't know what I wrote. I am playing Gale, a human barbarian, a totally law-abiding one who also happens to have a boat. I don't know what I started.
Had a boat.
I have a boat in my heart.
I mean, that's really the important part
It
about
is
a
the
boat.
ship of my heart.
Oh, that's cute.
Come sail away.
Come sail away with me.
That song goes to so many awesome places.
It really, and you know, I can just, so my bond is in a harbor town. I have a paramour whose eyes nearly stole me from the sea. And now I'm imagining me singing that song to them. And they're just like, no. And I'm just like,
I need Gale backstory. Damn it.
Is she named Misty is my question.
no, her name is Gail.
Oh, Brandy, sorry. That's Misty's a different song.
Wait, do you have a starship? And like,
Oh my god. I'm Cameron McNary. I'm playing a fucking halfling.
I'm Molly McClanahan. I'm playing a goddamn barbarian.
These people are vulgar. Hello, my name is Liz Brank, and I'm playing Mizzy Stoneanchor, a dwarven cleric with one eye and no fucks.
And I'm Narissa Hart. I am playing Jovi, a half-elf ranger with a backstory that's none of your goddamn business. And Dory, hi, I'm Doug. Hi.
and I'm Ryan Seguin. I have to try and manage things.
Yes.
I have to try and master this dungeon.
Liz, check your table tent positioning. Actually, both of you could probably.
Maybe you could
straighten up a little bit there.
stop telling me what to do.
You're not her real dad.
Good
Cameron.
luck with that.
You're not even my real dad.
So last we left our adventure, I believe that we had just been sent out by Watney.
Are we revisiting?
And we were going to the tavern.
Are we revisiting the contract signing
I
sequence?
believe we have to back up a little bit.
Yes, we do, because after we stopped rolling, after the film reel had run dry,
Post credits.
yeah, it was Molly and I were
Are
talking.
you opening that?
I'm gonna open it because it's got a lady on it.
This isn't just my everything about my life.
Narissa, can you give us a quick ukulele a retcon stinger?
Oh shit! I have an instrument.
amazing.
What? Okay, 1 second.
We have a retcon riff.
What am I doing?
Just well, retcon.
Just
Retcon.
Oh, I womp them the shit out of that.
Womp them.
Womp them.
Womp them.
Want them all.
So we roll it back. We've shoved an eraser into this cassette tape and put that back to the beginning. And you are
Please God, not back to the very beginning.
So you all are standing around at the docks.
We steal a boat.
It goes poorly.
I roll a 4.
I put my pants back on.
And now we're going to talk about it for an entire episode.
20 fucking minutes. Okay.
So
So there we were.
So you all, the three of you, sans Gale, have signed the contracts that Wadney has given to you, and she's looking at Gale expectantly, like.
And I'm looking at her.
Please sign the contract if you wish to be on this job.
You know, in my experience, contracts are between people who don't trust each other.
She looks. She gives you this look, like, yeah.
And I am not in the habit of doing business with those who I do not trust. So
She looks at you. She has this sort of surprised look, like, what about me makes me trustworthy upon first meeting?
That sexy ass name.
An ass name.
I mean,
Could be. Works.
let's just say that I have
Shaking that want them.
entered into many agreements in my day, and I have learned to judge very quickly and very accurately. So I will not. I don't think it's necessary that we sign a contract. I think we could shake on it, we could drink on it, and say that we agree to each other's terms.
she sort of. She sighs very heavily because she's calculating a whole lot of stuff. Because she's incredibly untrustworthy. Her main issue is
She's untrustworthy or she's untrusting.
Trusting.
untrusting. She's
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
No, well,
She just doesn't trust herself.
It's a big clarification.
Don't you trust
Yeah.
this
It's
face?
important.
Wadney.
Wadney.
Do you... This face.
That's like, I would never not trust that face. Or that booty. I've seen it.
A little one from, if I may.
The glasses.
yes.
Is the material makeup of the contract material, as it were, or could that be altered?
That is what I am considering.
For the audience at home, Cameron's glasses are as far down on his nose as is humanly possible.
Half-itlingly possible.
She will.
This is going to take me to use to make it itches.
So she says you are willing to drink on it.
I am.
Bitch, you're gonna get poisoned.
That's why I've always got a flask.
She says, allow me to get something then for the occasion. One moment. She leaves the room and she goes downstairs in her house, and she'll, after a few minutes, she'll come back with a cup made of some sort of extremely colorful ceramic. And it has a sort of twisting sea motif on it. She says, I thought that this would be appropriate to your
I appreciate the thought, Wadney.
particularities, Gale. And
Gale.
Much obliged, Wadney.
and she'll go, and the cup is already filled with a
Poison.
Diet Mountain.
a
Are there any girls there?
I like whispering too.
Okay, good. We're firmly settled into gritty Jessica Jones territory. I'm loving it.
right. She comes up to you with this glass that has wine in it, and when you look at it, it looks like something reflecting the sea at night.
Oh, that's nice. I'll drink it. I will to her and drink it.
Yep, and she will drink it as well.
I'm glad we understand each other, Wadney.
She says, I have understood many in my time. This is a new one for me.
You know, let's keep you on your toes.
But the contract is forged in whatever way it need be.
Your face is forged.
Ooh, sick burn.
Mom was forged.
I don't even. And she'll be like, she'll let out a heavy sigh, like, I had to do that. Redcon. All right. And she'll have handed you all in vouchers. She's got coupons for days.
Just a big ass binder.
Uh-huh.
An ass binder.
An ass binder.
You're not allowed to do that yourself.
I certainly am, and I just did. This is my running gag, and I shall run it however I please. Cameron McNary.
Yeah, I can't disagree with Liz. I mean, that's contractual. We signed a thing. Liz is always right. I hope you know that.
That is on brand.
I'm putting
Yeah.
this online right now. Ryan Seguin says you can't disagree with Liz.
I got yeah.
We should make that as our next April Fool's joke / podcast, where the time that you said that I was usually right, and the time that Ryan says that he can't disagree with Liz, and we'll just loop those phrases again and again.
For just 2 fucking
Yep.
hours.
It makes my job easier.
Yeah.
You know.
It'll be the longest podcast we've never recorded. Yeah, so she asked you all if you wanted passage or your own ship, and you had requested your own ship.
Yes.
You didn't want to have to deal with NPCs, and you wanted the freedom of your own vessel.
Because role-playing is stupid.
I
hate it.
So doing the whole revealing the man behind the curtain idea, I made Cold Collar, so if you all wanted to role play out with an NPC, any questions or clarifications you may have on the world of Greyhawk as a whole, he is available to do that. I had also originally planned for there to be an old sea dog that you all could ramble with had you chosen to do so.
I have a very important question.
Yeah.
I played in a game once where every NPC in our seaside town was named Salty Pete. Can his name please be Salty Pete?
Well, Salty Pete is no longer present.
No, he can be at Cold Collar's house, and I can drink with him. We can sing shanties.
It'll just be in the Gazetteer.
Salty Pete.
Yeah.
Good yar.
He's been recently arrested for debt.
I mean, that seems
Aw.
likely. He's
Now
probably
who
got
am I going to
scurvy.
sing shanties with?
You have the rest of the crew. Molly, we've
Teach me a goddamn sea shanty. You piratical barbarian.
I'm a mercenary. There's a difference.
Okay, carry on.
so if any of you wished to speak with Cold Collar before resting and going on your journey, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to do that thing.
Okay.
I would love to speak with Cold Collar.
All right.
You would.
Yeah, you
Make it
see.
happen.
You see.
Do you want to come?
Sure.
Cool.
Ooh, that's...
He.
You have the lady
this?
wine?
Yeah.
It tastes like a lady on fire.
It tastes like a lady on fire, but also like bourbon barrels. Like you lit a tricep, or you want a cup.
Yeah, no, I want to try some.
Sorry, we're
This is-
pausing gameplay for the sake of trying this wine.
This
Because
is-
now I'm very curious.
Can we see this? Can we see this right now? It's called Southern Belle.
Ooh.
And it has she's got skulls on her dress, and this is like some sort of fucking
That is
bourbon
an intriguing
red.
mashup of genres.
Can I say in canon, this is what we're drinking at the bar?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
We're
Yeah.
drinking a lady on fire.
So you see.
Just keeps
And
St. Elmo's Fire.
can
Why
I-
would I go with anything else?
For the sake-
Barcelona's good, but St. Elmo's Fire. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. I was going to say, we were going to sleep at the tavern. Can I say that I spoke to Cold Collar in the evening before we went to sleep?
totally.
Okay.
Yeah, he is an immaculately dressed, middle-aged man tending bar.
with a coal collar.
That's in yes.
And we also noticed that he was a bard when we first came in, right?
He has his diploma from Bard like
Which bard college did he go to?
Greyhawk.
What do you major in?
Go GU.
What's their football mascot?
I mean, it's a gray hawk.
That seems pretty fucking obvious.
Jeez, Molly.
It's a badger, you fucking pretender.
That's Hufflepuff.
He made
Hufflepuffs are particularly good finders.
This is a good podcast.
he's recognized for his intellectual pursuits.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
He
So
majored in intellectual pursuits.
Because
philosophy.
you can either be a combat or a wizard or a
Liberal arts.
spellcasting bard. He's a spellcasting bard rather than the warrior one.
Spellcasting bar.
So he's on he's on the BFA track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jovi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jovi.
Narissa has yet to meet the nerd voice.
What is it?
I'll give you a silver if you can steal his collar. We'll give it back.
Gail, come here. And I'm gonna go to a corner. And by the way, at this point, Jovi is in her pajamas, which I am going to say are just the comfiest suspenders or overalls that have ever existed, and a tank top, because I have worn those as pajamas for years, and it's amazing. So
Oh, Gail's full on union suit.
hell yeah. Okay, so overalls. Dari's with her, and she pulls you to the side and says, "Okay, first off, how much are you wagering? Just a silver? Okay, it's attached to his clothes and his body, so let's bump that up just a little bit. 2 silver.
It is part of his shirt.
2 silver.
All right.
You don't have to steal it. You just have to get it from him. And we'll give it back. You just have to get it.
I just have to get it.
So just so you're aware, you would either have to cut the collar off of his shirt or steal his entire shirt.
Just said he doesn't need to steal it.
Necessarily. The only terms that were put on the table is that I have to get the collar somehow, and I can return it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was not said how.
How does he feel about
So-
short girls?
Jovi saunters up and
No,
Cameron's face.
Cole Collar has.
Where did I go wrong? Says Cameron McNary.
Cameron McNair, you went wrong 4 years ago when you said, "Hey, Molly, Ryan and I are doing a podcast."
We're gonna make a podcast. You want to be on it?
Cole Collar has never said no to anyone that said yes to him. I'll just put it that way.
I mean,
so Jovi goes up and she's given a big ass smile,
an ass smile.
and she leans over the bar and says, "So, Barth College, when did you study there?" Little hair flip.
He says, well,
And as he's talking, undoing the braids very slowly.
it would have been about 35 years ago when I graduated. It was a fantastic time.
Wonderful. Now, did you just do that, or do you play any instruments? I will say I love a man who likes music.
He's like, well, I've been known to be the master of the lute, the lyre, an organ or two.
I'm also the master of the organ. Gail just shouts that from the corner and falls over.
And he says, you know
Your
what?
pants on?
Yes.
He laughs.
Mostly because it's a union suit and she doesn't have a choice.
I mean, yeah.
He sort of laughs. He says, hey, no one ever said you need tact to have a good time. In fact, I know most people are quite the opposite. So, young lady, how may I help you? What can old Cole Collar do for you today?
Well, there are 2 things that you can help me with. The first is I travel with a companion, Dari. And Dari comes up and like jumps on a bar stool and is over the bar.
He will be very friendly
Yes.
to Dari.
I mean,
a good
he's
dog.
fucking adorable. He's the best doggo. How could he not?
14 out of 10.
Would doggo again?
Like in the kind of Michael Moorcock eternal champion kind of way, he is puffy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, he
okay.
is. We are
We rate
all
dogs.
puffy.
So my traveling companion, he really enjoys music, but my instrument that I have with me, the strings are a little out of tune. I was wondering if you could take a look at it and just let me know if maybe you could fix it up for me.
Sure, absolutely. I'd be happy to.
All right, passes over the ukulele. Note, I, as a musician, know that this is painful. She has not changed the strings probably since she got the ukulele because she does not know that you're supposed to change them every 3 months.
Ah.
Do they go bad?
It's they stretch so much that they go out of tune a lot faster. So in order to take care of the instrument and actually keep it in tune, you need to switch out the strings every like 3 months, if not less. Yeah.
He's gonna notice that. He's like, well, you may need new strings, or a little wax will do you for a short period of time. And so he'll strum it, go, yeah, that needs some work. And he'll come back with some string, like it looks like almost a surfboard wax, and he'll wax up the strings and like, you know, let them slack completely and then tighten them back up. And he's like, that'll get you another month out of those strings.
Perfect. And if I wanted to seduce Cold Collar, what kind of check do I make? Because I need to get the collar and get my 2 silver. Clearly.
Okay. Well,
Roll for skank.
in the interest of moving the narrative along,
Either athletics or animal handling.
damn.
Oh my god.
I mean, so I largely have him there if you want. No, I'm just gonna say I largely have him there if you have questions about the world. If you just want to like get your hands on one of his collars somehow to win the bet. I mean,
I was going to ask information, but then I was challenged to do something, and I have to accept the fucking challenge. So that's the priority at this moment.
She wants to go down to Pound Town.
Yeah.
I believe is the technical term.
I get that.
Should get a mine some coal, get in that deep vein.
Did that deep vein. God, gross.
Now I'm thinking about deep vein thrombosis, which is
I'm-
not sexy at all.
I'm too gay for this.
That it's veiny. That's
No.
a problem.
No, I'm
Nope, this is not the direction I wanted this to go.
no.
I was just hoping to do a quick junk cut, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Once I took him
cut.
upstairs.
A jump cut. Hey.
I'm.
You made that joke. I echoed it.
You echoed it. We did great.
Yeah. High five.
Yeah.
Great minds.
Great minds. Two.
So do I get him upstairs?
You know what? Sure.
Great. Okay, then afterwards I don't actually want to sleep with him. I just want to get him drunk and put him to sleep and then get the shirt.
Oh, he is. He's way more suave than that. He's not the drink and pass out on somebody type.
Okay, fine, then I sleep with him. Can I get the shirt?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. So I get the shirt, play music for Dari so he goes to sleep, and then in the middle of the night, go to Gail's room and pound on the door.
What?
I got your collar. And I just hang it on the door, and then I go back to sleep.
I come right knock on your door. I'm just like, hey.
What's up, girl?
He's still in there.
Yeah.
Yes, what?
I just like throw 2 silver coins at your head, and I'm just like, and I'm like holding up his shirt. just
Pleasure
like,
doing business with you. By the way, like a 6.
I
But-
think this is something that we all won. Nice.
Truly, we are.
Good job, team.
We're all
And
better.
see-
I think I might send
this.
letters to him from his collar
Yeah. Okay.
from like all of our travels being
Oh my
like,
god, just take
Day
send
21.
illustrations made and all the different places we visit.
All right.
The cold collar misses you.
In order to move things along, we're gonna jump cut to you guys being in front of the ship.
Great.
What kind of boat we got?
What do they decide, a cutter?
It's a
Catamaran.
Yes, it can. It is a
dinghy.
cutter, or a sloop. Cutter's faster.
Yeah.
Give me a cutter.
Yeah. So it's a single
That's a
masted,
6.
That's
It's a cutter.
good because there's not enough of us to deal with many masts.
and I think it's triple rigged. It's got 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Mom's triple rigged.
Hey,
It's got 1 in the front and 2 in the
Cold
back.
collar's triple rigged.
I mean, sure.
This is great. We're extremely mature.
Do
Yes,
you
we
guys
are.
want to name the ship?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness, what do we want to name it? Sorry, I got really
No,
excited.
so did I. Like, there's so many names, but Gail.
Yeah, I feel like the two seafarers should
Yeah,
be like be
let's-
first dibsers.
I don't know if we should name her now or after we get to
Like
know
wait
each
until
other.
let's see
She
what
has
kind
a
of
name.
personality she has.
She already
needs-
has a name. We just have
she
to wait for her
needs
to tell us.
whisper it to us.
And she'll be like, "It's Marge."
My name is Gladys, bitch.
So for now, as the placeholder name, can we please keep it Gladys Bitch? Just I kind of love that.
What's up, chat?
We have a suggestion for Ratbagger
The Ratbagger.
or Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie McBoatface. I'm a big fan of sneaky maneuvers.
We also have a question on, did we establish how we got our name yet?
Nope.
No,
No.
not
So-
yet. That's a secret to be revealed later in
That
the
is a
adventure.
that is a show title for the moment.
One more ship name. The
Yes.
Dancing Dagger.
It's not bad. It's not
Ooh,
bad.
that's. I'm gonna
The
ask.
you use
Sheila
daggers?
Fernandez.
Do you use daggers?
DearTwitter.com.
No, I do not.
Okay, so I don't know if there's anyone in this party that actually uses daggers, so unfortunately that may not be the best fit.
Well,
Count uses daggers.
I mean,
A name will come to us. A name
Yeah.
will present itself.
Yes.
She
and
will
be
tell
the
us
obvious
when
choice.
she is ready.
they take the old name off before you get there, knowing that you're purchasing the ship.
And we all refuse to pay for a new one.
Like we're not re-registering this shit.
So, what would you like us to put on there? And you guys are basically nothing.
Boat.
boat. Yes.
Do you-
This is so. I saw Hearts Beat Loud, and like the joke in there is that their band name is not a band,
It's not a boat.
not a boat.
Well,
it would be. It'd be a ship, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Are there boats on it?
a faring vessel.
I mean,
don't know.
I mean, that's how you tell a boat from a ship.
Oh, if
is
there are
that
no,
a ship has boats on it.
but if it's a boat, it has no ships on it.
Could it have ships on it?
I don't know.
Oh, I can draw a boat on it, and that way it's a ship.
Extremely small, a very small additional craft. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
yeah, okay. Well, then you all set sail downriver.
I will spend the time attempting to teach Mizzy how to actually boat.
Thank you. 'Tis my calling.
And I'm just gonna have Dari sit on the pointy part in the front.
The bowsprit.
Yes, he is gonna sit on the bowsprit like he's hanging his head out the car window, just all the time.
And Jovi is specifically going to tell him, now this is very important. We need you to be the lookout. So you just look out in the ocean, and if you see anything, you bark for us, okay? Do I have to roll for tricks for him? Because I would also like for him to know, like, peekaboo and roll over. I feel
That's
like
all
these are very
fine.
important tricks.
Yeah. Anything that you could, in general, teach a dog to do,
Great. So
your dog will know.
I'm gonna have him do that, and then yes, I think Molly is absolutely right. He would just be, tongue in the breeze.
Yeah. So you all get underway. I assume that Gail is actually at the helm.
Yes.
You're at the wheel. Yeah. At that point, like
Sometimes she lets Mizzy sit in her lap and like pretend she's driving, but
Oh, that's adorable.
I'm so excited
I'm
to be
just
your best friend.
I'm just imagining.
Just a tall and a small.
I'm just imagining this extremely burly giant human woman just with the most goofy smile on her face with the surliest one-eyed dwarf sitting in her lap, like having
If anyone
a
in the
grand
audience,
old time, a gay old time.
anyone in the audience is an artist, please draw that. Please. Oh, that would be so great.
And
we'll put
Realquist,
it on a t-shirt.
Yes.
Realquist is going to spend his time resting in the shade, both hands on his cane, like a kind of Southern Gothic halfling Katharine Hepburn.
Does he get seasick?
No,
Okay.
You all are out to sea. Mm-hmm. Not to sea, to river.
It's much calmer.
This is some Mark Twain bullshit. That's what this is.
It would take you a few days to sail down the river to actually hit the ocean.
Yeah.
Going down the river, seeing as how you have. Before you left, I'll give you guys this. They warned you to be wary of sea monsters.
Oh,
And I just kinda like-
By the way,
Yeah.
I just
you
kinda
might
like,
face a kraken.
Look.
Whatever.
since Gail has a giant squid tentacle tattoo on
there-
her forearm, she's just like, yep.
They're like most of our flatboats hire guards because they get attacked going downriver.
Actually,
Looks at him.
they would be river monsters.
You're correct. You're technically correct.
It's
Yeah,
just going to be
that's
a
strange.
huge catfish.
Oh, how hot is it outside?
How hot was it?
I guess.
So hot they made a movie out of it. Why Rocky Horror callbacks all the time? I used to be on a Shadowcast, and it just will never leave me.
Well, let me see.
Don't you bring that here?
If it's.
Duly noted. I'll try and leave it the fuck out from now on.
I'm not. It's not January. I'm not rolling for that. It's March.
Okay.
And we're gonna say it's.
Thank you, D12.
Yep.
Doing what a D12 does.
And that's why there are 12 months in the year and 30 days in each month. And Greyhawk has like extra days that are not in a month in between to round it out to 365 days. They're like it's this holiday day. It's not a month day. It's like it's like summer harvest or whatever. So like the solstice is
In between.
yeah. So that you can roll for it.
Oh, it's in
Nerd.
between.
That's
That's
awesome.
cute.
Nerds.
Yep. And let's see. It's March 20th.
Okay.
A little
Cool.
brisk, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So keeping the scarf on, keeping the long sleeves, etc. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
know if I needed to get fantasy shorts.
I could look
Jorts.
up what March 20th correlates to in Greyhawk, but we can do that later.
Yep. Fair. Okay.
I don't.
so-
I
Sad
don't
you
think
don't
that
just know.
precludes your need to get fantasy shorts, though.
No, at some other point in the adventure, then absolutely we will all go shopping and it will be fabulous. But in the meantime, I'm good with the outfit she has on right now.
I thought I was going to get to wear fantasy shorts.
Do you want fantasy
you
jorts
want-
or do you want like canvas shorts?
Get some fucking cargo.
I'm not talking about RealQuest here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just you.
Well, I
think
mean, you're
all-
welcome to wear fantasy shorts with me if you want.
I mean, like I wear fantasy shorts all the
You
time.
do. It's true.
I
real.
only have reality shorts.
I have fantasy pants.
What do you do in your fantasy pants?
Around.
Sorry,
So
everybody.
Jovi is wearing fantasy pants.
fantasy pants.
Great.
Why?
What?
I can't say no. I just need to know why.
I don't know.
Okay.
don't
well,
know.
you don't
It's
need
just-
you don't
I
need to have
I
an
don't-
answer.
There's no explanation.
There's no explanation for Liz Brink.
I mean, that's real.
So we're making our way down river,
just-
and there might be sea river monsters.
Sea river monsters. Yeah. It's the sea river.
Yes. Shut up.
There's an Arrested Development, the C word joke in here somewhere.
Words are hard, guys.
I'll
No.
leave when I'm good and ready.
No, I promise you that the only reason that I poke fun is specifically because I do the same thing.
This is going to come up in maritime court.
Somebody get Cherry the Cute Story on the case. You're a
Every
crook,
now and
Captain
then,
Hook.
Gail will stand at the edge of the boat and just be like, "Bring your river monsters!" and just like look for them because she really wants one because the novelty of that squid is starting to wear off.
Sure.
And you know what happened when she arm wrestled that squid and won. So
Yeah, like
what's gonna happen the next time she
You're
gets
trying to
them?
aggro the things by yelling at them?
I mean that's not a bad way to go, especially
mean,
if you're a barbarian.
It's a pretty sound strategy.
I mean, I'm not level 3 yet, so you don't actually know my super squid given powers, but
This
And,
time.
and since you're
Still.
driving, I would say that I am on lookout. Jovi's looking over with Dari, but actually being a lookout while Dari just bites the air.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was thinking of, like normally I'm not all about like, hey, you have a random encounter, but since it's been a while for
A wandering monster.
yes, since it's been a while since
it's a sea flump.
we've done any D&D
Shit, yeah.
combat, I think
it's like, no, I can tell that's a wandering crocodile.
purely for sort of getting back
It's a
into
crocodile.
one of the things I like to do is have people have roles that and stuff that I don't necessarily think they'll fail, but just sort of get back into the mindset of the system so that when it needs to be like tactical and thought out later, the like, wait, what do I do part is already gone. So
I love combat.
I know. I'm so excited to roll a
Yes.
die. Let's kill something.
So, yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do.
Are we rolling perception checks?
Yeah, actually, I'd love.
Sorry to
Yeah,
just like.
yeah.
Hey,
Or would you
everybody.
like-
Since it's me and Dari, can I get advantage?
Sure.
Yes!
I don't see why not.
I got a 7. It's a river, guys.
You are at the helm. You do not notice anything out in the river.
Got a 15.
That's going in the fuck you bag.
Rude.
Was that a natural
So
one?
so my I had advantage on that roll, y'all. I got a 1 and a 5. So not great. That's without my bonuses, so I'll add those in a minute. But just so you know, if you ever hear me scream fuck you or that's going in the fuck you bag, I have a little dice bag that I call my fuck you bag anytime that one rolls the bag of shame. Exactly. Whenever one rolls a crit failure,
Sack?
it goes into the bag and is banished for the rest of the evening and is not allowed to come back out until it's learned its fuck like what the fuck to do.
Needs to think about what it's done.
And if you ever
It
heard
needs to think
her
about
yell
what's
"fuck
done.
you" at one of us, I can tell you from experience that thing is really painful when she tries to fit it over your head.
Yeah.
Shame sack.
Oh, okay. I know. Wow. Took a second to process. Yes, I understand now.
I got a 17, by the way.
All right. So
Killing it.
With my bonuses.
Some men drink and know things. I notice things and disapprove.
With my bonuses, that's a 9.
Rilquist and I'm forgetting your character's name, Liz. Mizzy. Thank you.
That's why you write it on both sides.
Listen, you not my dad.
I didn't do it either. It's fine.
No, that's all I needed. So for Mizzy and Rilquist, you see in the river ahead of you what at first looks like a rock you're about to hit, but it looks far too moldy and fleshy.
Moldy and Fleshy was my nickname in college.
Ugh.
And there are a number of bat-like looking pink skin-toned creatures with 4 wings sort of crawling all around it.
Gross.
Are we going to a Harley Davidson gathering? In Sturgis?
And
That was a great South Dakota joke, though. I appreciate it.
So
Thank you very much.
for-
I worked the Sturgis Bike Rally for 3 summers as a teenager.
that's awesome. How was it?
I sold sloppy joes and I made many thousands of dollars as a teenager in jorts.
Fantasy jorts?
Well,
many
They were obviously somebody's fantasy jorts.
truly.
I think jorts in and of themselves are a fantasy.
I mean, truly. I watched a lot of Mariah Carey videos in the early 90s and I have some feelings about jean shorts.
I'm going to point this out to our helmsman, and that maybe we should avoid this rock of ill fate.
Oh, shit.
Rock of ill fate.
For the purposes of forcing you into this combat, I am going to allow your perception check shall award you a surprise round, a single action before the inevitability of this Sturge mound releases the Sturges upon you.
Would I know what it is once I see it?
In order to identify them, someone would have to make a nature check.
I will make a nature check.
Will you now? Kale.
However,
That's the kind of thing I can do as a bonus action when I get to 3rd level.
What I was going to say was if just saying, hey, rolling this check to identify them would be what you do on your surprise round.
That's fine.
Okay.
I got a 19 total. 15 plus 4.
Nice.
They're horrid flying creatures. They look like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. Their legs, its legs end in sharp pincers, and its long needle-like proboscis slashes the air as it seeks its next meal.
Well, that's fucking gross.
Sturges feed on the blood of living creatures, attaching and draining them slowly. Although they pose little danger in small numbers, packs of sturges can be a formidable threat, reattaching as quickly as their weakening prey can pluck them off.
I always confuse proboscis with hibiscus.
They're one's a
Very different.
Proboscis.
oh, it's a proboscis, as I've been told from
Thanks for production.
Fort Production.
You're goddamn right.
So yeah, you know that they can drain your blood, and it makes you feel very weak as they do it very quickly.
Guys, that can drain our blood and make us feel very weak.
Okay.
Those are gross.
Thanks, Gail.
You're welcome. I
Are they-
noticed a thing.
Does
Do
that,
they-
does that
do-
change the angle we should stab them at?
No.
Okay.
Does it appear that they're swarming?
Luckily, there are not enough of them to create a swarm. However, you are intuitive enough to know that that the moment that you cross by them, The 4 on the mound are going to storm you. They're about the size of house cats.
So it's not a swarm; it's more like an inconvenience.
Yeah,
okay.
but there are 4 of them.
Oh shit! So they probably hit Jovi and Dari first, since we're at the very front.
Well, because your compatriots notice them ahead of time, they're not going to get the drop on you as a group.
Great.
They're
Okay.
gross. Fuck them up.
Do we roll initiative?
Well, so you get. I'm
Not
gonna
yet.
let, not
Gotta
yet.
surprise
Yeah,
round.
yeah. You guys get to do 1 action before we roll for initiative.
And I took mine, correct?
Wait, but don't we roll for initiative to see what order we do our actions in?
No, I let surprise rounds happen. They're sort of simultaneous.
That's going to be fucking chaos, man. Shh. All right. Let's do whatever. Let's do it.
Well, I like to give you guys the tactical advantage of choosing who goes in what order.
Sassy Cameron
This is-
McNary.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
This is so fun.
This is fine.
My old friend.
This is fine. No,
I love how
I'm
we're
just going to take out the recycling. This is fine.
I really like how we're playing by the rules, guys. Isn't that great?
Okay. I'm gonna say I
This
want
is fun.
to.
This game is fun.
I want to try and get a shot off on one of them. So can I take out my longbow and see if I can just shoot one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Okay. So let me
Do it.
see. Okay. I already threw the one in the fuck you bag. Good. Wow. Motherfucker, these dice are rolling horribly tonight. That was a 3,
Womp womp.
but plus my dexterity makes it.
They have an AC of 14.
I got an 8.
You were distracted by the flaps.
Does an 8 work? No.
No, I'm going to say that you you loose your deadly missile into the water.
Great. Okay. Well, I'll mark an arrow.
That's why it's called a missile.
Yeah, you
I'm
fired a missile, not a
I'm-
hittle.
I'm going
First move of combat in the whole campaign, and I fuck it up.
to. I'm going to roll. I'm going to hide behind Jovi,
Okay.
and I rolled a 1, but because I'm a halfling, I get to reroll that shit. So I rolled a 16, which gives me 21 on my stealth.
Very nice.
All right. So you are positioned
Behind Jovi.
behind Jovi.
I'm a Lightfoot halfling, which means I can hide behind anybody bigger than me.
That's awesome. Mizzy,
A great question of what I'm going to do right now.
do you have any cantrips that let you shoot holy lasers at people, or
That'd be amazing.
there
Do you
is
have,
one?
like-
I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
A righteous fly swatter.
Not magic missile. That's a wizard thing.
Yeah.
I'm a cleric, guys.
No, I know. That's why I said not that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's not guiding bolt because that's a level 1
Can
spell.
you lay hands on something?
I mean, I could. That's real.
But not without enthusiastic consent.
Yes.
That's extremely
Safe word is blue.
Actually, only
Word is
paladins.
red.
Only paladins.
Only
can
I'll
paladins
lay
explain
can
hands.
that
lay on
story
hands?
later. I'll
Yeah.
explain that story later.
I look forward to it.
Funnily enough, though,
Funnily.
the cure wounds spell does require touch. So I mean, you could do it with your foot rather than laying your hands on, but you do have to touch someone in order to.
You're
give
fine.
Just extend your arm as far as you possibly can, and then lightly poke them, and immediately retreat your arm.
Just give them butterfly kisses.
Right. It's the poke of life.
Yeah.
The poke of life.
I knew a cleric who,
That was my
whenever he
nickname back in
made
college.
potions for people to heal them, instead he said that since he used to work in skincare, all of his or just like cosmetics, his cleric would heal people by making shampoos and like massaging their head.
You're gonna smell so nice.
It was very cute.
A sachet of bless.
Yes.
So because I am new to the cleric game, as in Mizzy is new to it,
Yeah.
and this is her first time on the water that leads to the sea. Like, I kind of want to loose something that might not be typical. And
Yeah.
so she stands up and some words that she doesn't understand come out of her mouth and she claps her hands together and thunder wave
Oh, Thunderwave radiates from you out
from
in a
me.
circle.
In a circle?
Yeah.
Okay, so shit.
Well, how far away
While
are
you're
we at
thinking,
this point?
do we have something from chat?
Yes, technically you roll and surprised creatures don't go on their first tick.
That was kind of what I was saying. I'm glad that
Guys,
somebody's
guys,
willing to
don't-
support me.
Don't be those nerds.
Mathematically, it comes out to being the same. I mean, it's whatever.
Does it, Ryan?
Yeah.
We're
Do
having
I need to math this?
It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Ryan, are we or are we not models of better game?
Yeah, see, by not giving a shit, we're showing people how you don't have to give a shit.
change- rules, cool.
Should we change our name to Let's Play Funner?
That's kind of what better means.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
Thunderwave is a cone.
Check it.
I'm looking. It's a 15-foot cube originating.
Originating from the
From you.
caster. Motherfucker, don't check me on spells. But thank you for tuning in.
Fisticuffs. That's right. Play funner, everybody.
As we insult the audience.
This is great.
We love you guys.
Please don't leave.
I say that with all the love in the world.
with me.
Fine.
All I need.
Liz, I super believe in you.
You guys are all gonna get fucked up.
Did you? There.
I'm not. I'm hiding behind
I
Joey.
can't think
I
of
was
it. There
actually
is.
saying
I'm big
believe in
enough
you.
that I don't care.
There is a level 0 spell that's kind of like your bread and butter cleric damaging
Yeah,
spell.
I'm sure there is.
I want thunder.
I want thunder.
I want bread and butter.
Lightning.
Through the night. Or at
And the
least
thunder
maybe
rolls.
for one combat round.
Yeah.
And the lightning
Carry on.
strikes.
Somebody else go.
I definitely heard a power
Gail.
metal cover
Gail.
of
Gail.
the Thunder Rolls the other day, and
already
it was
went.
the
Okay,
best
Gail
thing
already
that
went?
ever happened.
Yeah,
Well, then Mizzy is confused. Carry on.
Fair enough. All right, so everyone roll for initiative.
Here,
You've all
just-
done your things.
Let's say that she holds action question mark. I don't know if that's a lot in surprise rounds, but
Damn it!
It's-
So
it's
you
fine.
know
Don't worry
how Lithanian's
Travail.
yes, his song was the Sting song whenever he did his thing.
Desert Rose.
Yes. Whenever Gale rages and does her Storm Herald, it's gonna be Thunder Rolls. But in the version in the thing of a sea shanty.
there's a good motherfucking roll on initiative. I got a 23.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Good. Realquist.
I have a 21.
20.
Because I'm the rogue, motherfucker.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
And
Gail.
that with my stuff that is a 3.
Excellent.
I've never seen these guys before and I'm super fascinated.
You're at the helm. Wow, they look like bat mosquitoes
Those are gross.
with 4 wings. It's really weird. Their arms and their legs are both wings, bat wings.
That's stupid.
It is. It's really dumb.
Yeah, what do they like? How do they go to the bathroom? What do they wipe with?
Um,
A wing.
well, if you have a monster manual, they are on page 284.
Does it mention
And then you
their
can see
toilet
how they
habits?
shit yourself.
No, you can look at the picture.
Well, they don't eat much solid food.
That is true.
I mean, like if they're birds, here's what I learned on the podcast Brains On, which is a podcast for kids who are serious about being curious, is that birds don't fart.
I learned that from Dragon Age.
What about hemovores?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Is that because
We
of
can write to
shale?
Molly.
Because of how much
We
you
can
hate
Molly.
birds?
No, it's because when you're running around with Sarah trying to play pranks on Liliana and she was going to give the birds something gassy, and she's like, birds don't do that. That's why I know that birds don't fart.
That's awesome.
Because I am a fucking nerd.
That's awesome.
Hey, welcome to the table.
I have a
Literally
science
everyone.
degree, and I didn't know that birds don't fart until Dragon Age.
Well, that's why science degrees don't teach you anything actually useful.
There's a book. There's a book, and it talks about what animals fart and what don't. And I shared a thing about it the other day. And because I need to own it, because somebody
Well,
commented.
Jovi, you're up
Person-
first.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Or we could talk about birds farting.
We could, but we're not going to.
Do
Okay.
these guys have a cloaca or
They're-
a rectum?
It is not depicted.
Okay, so
Could we depict it?
Fan art, get on
Are
that.
they
Jovi.
Are they still on the rock?
No, they have lifted up into the air.
They've lifted up into the air.
Yes. Does it
Okay.
does it fart? The book about animal flatulence.
I'm
pretty sure that guy is on that episode of Brains On.
yeah.
Really?
You know what? At this lower
It's a
level,
super good podcast.
I can't
Would
do
he
any.
like to be my
Unlike-
husband?
Unlike this one.
Okay, guys,
Sorry.
we're remembering how to play D&D here.
No.
So since I'm a relatively low level, also this is actually my first time playing a half elf and my first time playing a ranger. I wanted something fun and exciting and new.
Oh.
Yes. So I don't really have anything exciting I can use at this level, so I think I'm just gonna try and use the longbow again with my spinner ring that actually fucking worked for me last time. Okay, so that is an 11 plus 5 dex. So that is gonna be Okay, yeah, so 16.
That will absolutely hit.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so let me roll the damage. So D8. Yeah, D8 piercing. Oh, and of course that rolls a 1 going in the fuck you bag. Okay, that's a 4 total damage.
You kill the Sturge.
Yeah!
Do
Yeah.
rangers have spells at first level? I can't remember.
No, they don't get them until I think second.
Until they pick their circle or whatever the hell it is.
And I already know
Your
exactly what
conclave?
archetype she's
Oh,
going to be.
your conclave. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Is she gonna get the animal friends one or the?
No, as a matter of fact, but we will talk about that
Okay.
later. Okay.
Yeah. So standing upon the deck, you loose an arrow directly at this swarm of sturges, picking one out of the air and slamming it back into the river. Next would be Rilquist.
I will ready in action to unsheath my blade and stab the first Sturge to come within reach of Jovi.
Can we agree to never use the word sheath ever again?
No, I like that word. It's a good word.
Oh, it's a terrible word.
She.
That's my moist.
You want a moist sheath?
No,
That's-
I'll take a moist to anything other than a sheath.
Hanging from the orifice in the ceiling.
Ooh, an orifice.
Yeah,
Ceiling?
orifice is a bad word.
Ceiling, really?
I mean,
Okay.
I was thinking the orifice dripping something that would be moist.
And that made you think of an orifice?
Viscous.
I mean,
Anyway, not the point. Moving
Anyway,
on.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Done. Sure.
let's gay better.
I mean, that's
Mizzy,
yo.
you up?
So, hey, so what? Here was the fun thing that I did is that D&D Beyond made it so that I picked my domain spells, but not any of my other spells. And so I was like, I have these 2 spells, but actually I have another 5 spells.
Somebody has to sit you down and have the talk about preparing spells.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a cleric.
Well, yeah,
before.
no, I mean, I didn't say that was anything wrong with that.
And so I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Ooh, I believe
Ooh.
inflict wounds is touch range.
Ah, fuck off.
Here, do you want me to look up cleric spells? Because
No, I have them right here.
Oh.
Like I'm
Oh,
set, and I
okay,
have them
okay.
picked. I just didn't realize I needed to touch.
No.
And so,
totally fine.
and so there's literally nothing I can do at a range right now. So that's not true. I have a hand crossbow. I rolled a 19.
That'll hit.
Booyah.
Nice.
What damage does crossbow do? D6?
Hand crossbow.
I think it's D6 piercing.
It's.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I
But I don't remember if you
I
add
keep
strength
wanting
or
to think a
dexterity.
hand crossbow is a D4 for some reason, but what's your dexterity modifier?
My dex modifier is +0.
Okay.
I'm
Well-
great.
Yeah, no, that's fucking baller.
Dwarfs are not dexterous. It's okay.
Dose.
Dead Sturge.
Fuck yeah.
Shot through the Sturge.
And you're too late.
You give dwarves a good name too.
Sacred Flame. That's the one I kept looking for. Sacred Flame is the ranged.
Like the ranged freaking cantrip.
Yep, that's the one. That's
Well, then later I'll get that spell ready.
Sure. Yeah. 2 of the Sturges are dead.
Booyah.
It will now be the Sturge's turn. One of them will move upon Jovi,
Oh, shit!
almost as if that would trigger an
I have
action.
advantage on this, don't I? Because I'm attacking from surprise.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think that 17 will do. With a 5 would be 22.
Fuck yes.
You will strike a Sturge.
With sneak attack!
You can't not kill it
That's 11 damage.
with its 2 hit points.
Yeah, I like just whip out my rapier from my cane and just like skewer it like it's a squab on a steak, like, and then just shake it off because that's gross.
Shake it off.
In
Shake it
canon?
off.
Okay. I just see
I
you,
went
like
Florence and the
reaching your
Machine.
hand around my
You
hip
went
to just,
Taylor
like,
Swift.
stab it and still staying just
Sorry,
right
I've
there.
heard it. I've
Yep.
heard that song
Yep.
a lot.
I'm in the pocket.
We're
I'm
on a
like, you know,
boat.
That's gonna be
And-
fun for maneuvering later.
She's the ultimate sea witch.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, Jovi's gonna look down at RealQuest and say, "That was smooth. Let's practice this later. I feel like this could be fun."
yes, indeed.
All right, so the other one is going to go for Mizzy.
Come at me, bro.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is currently 10.
You're not wearing armor.
I sure am not.
Well, that's good
Because
to
who
know.
wears armor?
That's weird. And that's going to be a 22.
That hits.
Good. I was hoping I didn't roll too high. I've done that before.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so the Sturge pierces forth with its proboscis.
Proboscis.
And you are... How many hit points do you have? 11. Oh, okay. Then you're all right. You're going to take 6 piercing damage.
Yeah. Ouch.
At the start of each of its turns, it's going to drink your blood, but it does not do that until its next
But
turn.
now I can touch you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
right
totally.
there on your shoulder, which is the best place to get blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I get the reference now.
Molly, Gale, as it were.
Am I close enough to hit them with a short sword
On a-
or an axe
On a cutter,
or my
you,
fist?
you can easily move from the helm down to where your compatriots
just
are.
grab
on
a
the,
fucking line and
Oh,
swing on over, bitch.
Yeah, I am fucking Errol
Errol
Flynning my ass over
Errol
there.
Flynn.
Nice.
I went Pirates of the
And-
Caribbean. You did better than I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna look at the remaining Flappy Doo and just like and fucking swing at it with my axe.
All right. Well, swing away.
I'm gonna. I got a natural 20
Nice.
Nice.
plus 3, so that is a 23.
Oh,
Does it hit?
So on an attack roll, nat 20 just hits. It doesn't matter if they're armor
I'm
class.
really proud of myself because it doesn't happen very often. In fact, it only happens maybe one time out of 20.
What's your strength modifier?
3.
Plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with your weapon.
5.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit anyway, but just so that you can do
Yeah.
that calculation in the future.
Yeah, I made a cheat sheet.
Since
That's awesome.
Since you did crit, you can roll double damage.
Yeah. So you said a great axe, right?
That's a regular axe.
Just-
It's a hand axe.
What's the damage on a hand axe? D6.
1d6
Yeah. So you roll 2d6 plus 3.
plus 5. I'm proficient in hand axe.
No, it doesn't get added to your damage. Proficiency only gets added to hit.
It said that I did. Oh, now my cheat sheet is wrong.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1.
That's fine.
Okay.
It only
Plus-
have two hit points.
And then a 2.
Your minimum is 5, so it's
6
dead.
total. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you swing forth, all badass like, sliding up to Mizzy with your hand axe. Cameron is eating his glasses. Is it the joke, Cameron? Is it the gag?
The never-ending unfolding glory that is Liz Brink.
There is nothing that I find as funny as something that just keeps going.
But a Foucault.
Your hand axe not only slays this Sturge,
Does
but
it get it right across the shoulder?
oh, it gets
and
it right
through
across. Well, the
both shoulders?
The axe head is kind of the size of the Sturge, so
It is just a
It's
fly
like
swatter.
the shoulder of the axe.
It cleans right through all 4 shoulders of the
Yes.
Sturge.
so
Like leaves the rest
I
of it
did like a
completely
little
untouched.
it cuts into the Sturge and rips it out of Mizzy as you
Gross.
splatter this horrific creature.
He's like, "Ow, hey, warn me next time."
Oh.
And I just kind of like fit off my axe, and I'm like, ha!
Yes,
Yep.
and you are all now safe.
Whew.
Yay!
Woo!
Each of you gains 25 experience points.
What?
Great.
I don't even. We've never actually tracked experience points before, so I don't know what that means.
Hey,
I have 25 of them.
so Ryan,
Yeah.
you know how I said that I am a homebrew baby? Like 90% of the campaigns I am in have some sort of homebrew. The campaign the group that I regularly play with that introduced me to D&D, we always use XP to get items and then would level up by chapter. So I have never done actual leveling.
Yeah.
So when that time comes, can you help us out with that? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
super great.
So it's every time you meet a certain threshold. I forget what
1,000 for the first level, I think.
that's 3rd edition.
100.
It's 300, yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
a lot
I think
sooner.
I think it's like 300, 600, 900, something like that.
Well, guys,
For
we
the
gotta go
first 3
kill some
levels?
more shit because you don't know that I can summon storms yet.
Yeah, let us just go and find a goblin keep and do
Right.
some farming.
Maybe
So-
we could
Knock
find
on
a
doors
place
and kill
that has
whoever
a lot
answers.
of rats, and we could put
and-
them all in a bag.
Put them
Yes.
in a bag.
What does Chad have to say?
What's up, chat?
300, 900, 2700.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
chat.
you.
Thank you, chat.
I may or may. So I used the Dungeon Master's Guide to design encounters like this one. And the Dungeon Master's Guide by Wizards of the Coast for Dungeons and Dragons.
For Dungeons. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch.
You might
Please.
find this interesting.
You might find this interesting.
Gives a really good outline for like, hey, if you're designing an encounter and you don't want to have your players' shit get kicked in, here's how many experience points worth of enemies you should throw at them. And so that's why I picked this super simple thing, because I was like, oh, this would be a really good introduction. And it may almost be as though I made a perfect allocation of enemies and traps and other encounters as you go through this first dungeon in a tutorial-like fashion that will equal out exactly to level 2.
That's going to break my immersion.
I you know what? I'm okay with that.
It's just good level design.
Fuck. Just, it's great.
Can we have some puzzles?
There are
Not right now, but I want there to be puzzles
that
I can break by just offering them off the floor.
one of the things that
I brought
That
this.
was my favorite thing that ever happened.
I
yeah.
have a Thomas Kincaid just puzzle, a literal jigsaw puzzle, and I carry it with me.
Molly, you may remember that in the last campaign that I ran, I really like puzzles, so they will show
And
up
I
from
really
time.
like
to
ruining your puzzle.
Fantastic.
Well, there's never ruining a puzzle. There's only ever solving one, and I support
Sidestepping your puzzle.
There's never ruining a puzzle.
That's right.
This is
So, question, now that we have finished this encounter, how close are we to the actual place we're trying to get to?
I was going to jump cut to that. That was I wasn't going to. I
Our
didn't.
characters are starting to get it. Jesus Christ, what happened?
this isn't a jump scene. It's a travel scene.
oh
We
my God.
Pan up and it's
Yeah.
the map, and we
So-
beep, 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 beep,
Dun,
beep, 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 beep,
dun,
beep.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
Helicopter
Shots of New Zealand countryside. That's beautiful.
So
I'm on the People Mover.
what's our current time?
It's 9:05.
It's time to
9:09.
get ill.
All right. So it sounds like so Mizzy,
Yeah.
were you previously aware of this sea calling? Like
I have felt like I needed to go to the water.
and now that you are on the water and you feel connected with this deep spiritual energy, is it weird? Like well, how's Mizzy feeling?
Discombobulated slightly, but not in a bad way. In that, like, she's felt not at ease ever in her life, and that this is something that makes her feel comfortable and empowered.
So for Liz Brink, I cooked up an entire interaction available for you at any time with Proken.
Ooh.
Like I thought about this a lot because you were like I don't know why she is this way, and I was like, if you want me to answer that question, I have I have the whole thing. Like
Yes.
yeah.
And so, like, are we like in our travel scene? Is everybody sleeping? And I am just like sitting on the bow, marveling at the stars and the water as the fucking cutter does what it does and cuts through.
Oh yeah, we can totally do that. Oh
Hell yeah.
Hey,
There's a theme from Moana, please, gently in the background.
Please.
What's
This is- give me a fucking island strum, bitch.
I can actually look it up right now, and I was going to do that since she would be playing music for Dari to get to sleep anyway.
Yeah, girl.
So how does Mizzy reach out to try and find this answer in the river?
I think that there's probably that like moment when the camera like pans up to the stars and pans down into the water, and you see the stars reflecting, and she sort of reaches down into the water to like feel the spray as they're propelled down the river.
Ah, all right.
Like,
Mizzy reaches into the water, and you feel in your hands this what's the word? Algae-like feeling, like you're gripping something, and it's viney and disgusting.
ooh,
But then does she
disgruntled.
pull her hand back out of the water?
not immediately.
Not immediately. Okay.
Because, like, unless it feels like it's like does it feel like it's pulling downward? Or
No,
does it
not
feel
at all.
like-
It's you're catching more of whatever this stuff is in your hand.
and so
as-
I'm gonna like try to grasp onto it.
Okay. As you do that,
You're holding hands with the river.
no.
No.
A hand slaps up out of the water on the side of the boat, and an old man's face comes up out of the water, attached, and that sort of.
I need a Greyhawkian like exclamation of disbelief.
I will have to get you
Okay.
one.
Is this
I know exactly.
is this when old Greg was introduced into Greyhawk?
Just great Odin's raven?
In your hand looks to be a seaman's beard, and he comes up out of
Not
the.
a seaman beard.
Not the same thing. I'm done.
Why don't you leave the wine bottle near me? Okay.
Imagine an old fisherman had fallen into the.
Salty Pete.
It is not Salty Pete.
But if Salty Pete had fallen
Speaking of semen,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm too gay for that joke.
His hair.
Sorry, everybody.
His hair and his beard are seaweed and algae. But he comes up out of the water.
Like, is he moving?
Yeah, with the water, almost as if the water is following him.
Okay.
And he comes up out of the water, just confused, and steps on the boat. And he's like, and he just sort of falls onto the boat, and he's coughing, and his clothing is barnacled, but he's got like a fisherman's jacket on and fisherman's pants, and his skin is green.
And I'm
He's barefoot.
everybody else is asleep, and I'm just like,
And he's this big heavy guy, and he's sort of like, who are you, and why did you pull? How did you pull me out of the water? Mizzy just staring at her hand, like
that's like. I reached into the water and you reached out to me.
what is your name?
I be Mizzy Stoneanchor.
Okay, all right. Is there a chair on this boat?
Is there a chair on this boat?
There's probably some barrels that are chair-like.
He'll sit.
I kick a crate over. It's full of chickens. Like
He sits on the
because all
chicken crate.
crates have chickens in them.
Sure.
It's the Indiana Jones rule.
I mean, that's real.
He'd be like, he'll say, "So, Mizzy Stoneanchor, I guess I should get to know you.
Who are you?
My name is Prokin. I am the god of the sea."
That's a title.
Yeah, I made the sea.
Why are you in the river?
This is vacation home.
I made all water. I'm connected to it everywhere. The river connects to the sea. It's mine.
Okay. So
I want to know what makes you so goddamn important.
well, that's a great question, and I wish I knew. I woke up one morning a few weeks ago, and I had to leave.
You had to leave. Were you in a storm by any chance? Was there a hard wind, a flood, maybe?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, I'd like to know why my kids think you're as exceptional as you are. You don't get how this works, do you?
I really have no idea.
I should have given my kids the ability to speak. That would make all this a lot easier, wouldn't it? Oh, well.
I had
Fuck
every
it doesn't matter.
I had every intention of just keeping on being a blacksmith daughter. And here I am. I'm on a boat. This is not really a place where dwarves go. I don't know.
It's not about where you go. It's about where you want to be. Mizzy Stone Anchor.
That's some deep shit.
Is that a credit card tagline?
He's played by Alec Baldwin.
Listen, I made everything. Fucking everything.
I thought
Except
that you
for the
made
dirt.
the water.
Except for the dirt in the sky.
Okay.
Everything else
except
that
for
lives in
dirt.
the sea came from me, my design. Everybody else, all these other gods, I fucking hate them. Except for Paylor. He's my brother. I really fucking hate that guy.
Okay.
Smug son of a bitch. All nice. You know what he does?
What does he do?
He's nice to me all the time. Like it's just okay to just show up at my fucking house all the time. Just shine light down on me, put life in the sea. As if I wanted fucking neighbors all the time.
This is the most relatable shit I've ever heard in my life, though.
Yes, right?
For real.
Yeah. And then, so I make my kids. The storms and the winds. Mm-hmm. Storm is my son. You'll notice him shows up all the time. Dark.
Just the lightning.
He blots out the sun.
Yeah.
I should say.
Mm-hmm. How's Paylor feel about that?
Oh my God, that smug son of a bitch loves his nephew. I cannot fucking stand it. I made the storms specifically so I wouldn't have to look at his happy-go-lucky ass. And he's nice to my kids all the fucking time.
I mean...
And my son loves his uncle. Visits him all over the earth.
Wow.
Everywhere. Just cannot get enough of him.
And you're just here.
And I'm just here. And so I said, fuck it. I don't want to have to deal with it. His sister, the wind, blows everything around, keeps him moving at all the places he needs to be. Mm-hmm. And well, the thing you find out as a parent is that your kids are smarter than you at some point, and it's fucking annoying.
I wish my parents would figure that out.
Yeah, well, I gave her a task. It is a contractual obligation that my power is available to mortals at some point. Mm-hmm. I left that in charge. I left that to my sister to decide why. My daughter, to figure that out. I made her, and she did. She hands out my power. That's why you have access to it. You see, anyone that has access to
just like a stiff breeze done blowed up my hair, and now you and I have a thing.
Well, I mean, if that's how she decides to hand it out, yeah. But I don't think you figured out the whole selection process here.
No.
Because you know what I hate? Special people. I hate the word special. I hate anybody who didn't fucking do what they set out to do. They just had shit handed to them. Like my fucking brother. That putz, that kind ass. I just cannot. He smiles so goddamn much. I want to punch him right in his shit heel face. You ever see Paylor?
I mean,
if you
not
ever
recently.
If you ever interact with that
I've never
colossal ass.
Until this exact moment, I don't think that I've ever encountered anybody who claims to be a god.
Well, listen, it might happen. You let him know. You punch him in the shin for me, and he'll
how tall is the guy?
Well, he points up at the sky like he's up a little big. But
Okay.
you listen.
I'm a little small.
Listen. He'll give you a hug and some cookies and send you on your way and say thank you for fulfilling your purpose on this planet. He's just too fucking nice. I cannot stand him.
Okay, so aside from punching your brother in the shin, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, it's kind of whatever you want. That's the point. All right. So you know how I said I hate the word special?
Yep.
Other gods pull that shit. They come up on people and they're like, hey, I chose you. You're here for my purpose. Fuck those assholes. Worthless sons of bitches. I hate the lot of them. Mizzy Stone Anchor, you do not have my power because you're special. You didn't wake up one day and my daughter just said, you should have this. You're exceptional. I don't know why. She does. She doesn't talk. Maybe it's because it's something you got to figure out for yourself. But you're not special, Mizzy Stone Anchor. You're exceptional. And you'll figure out why.
Just jump back in the river, or is he just? Is this it's like
He's
is
just
this
going to
where-
sit there. He's like, you have my power at your disposal. Oh, by the way, the whole reason that I gave my daughter this is because I don't like people. And I would never hand out my power
I can
because
tell.
that gives you direct access to me, which for every god, gives you direct access to harming them at some point. And, you ever punch me in the chin, I'll feel it. Just to let you know. But it's my daughter's job to entrust that to somebody.
Yeah, and she doesn't talk.
No, she, well, I mean, the winds howl sometimes. It's, eh.
So what do I do when I have questions?
Figure that shit the fuck out for yourself. You have my power. It's not for me to answer your questions. It'll come to you, or
This
it won't.
is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, well, couldn't have happened to anybody better, I guess.
Do you want a drink?
Fuck yeah, I want a drink. Hell yeah. God, the last person that got my power did not ask me that? Shit,
I don't. Where's he? She? Them?
Dead. Oh, old age. Happens to mortals. Oh, yeah, by the way, anybody that dies in my service returns to my kingdom when it's all said and done.
I mean, that seems good.
Oh, it's sweet. I got a lot of shit.
And of what variety?
Gold, jewels, riches, every ship that's ever crashed into the ocean's mine. And I ain't letting that shitheel Zerbo take none of it.
Who? Okay.
Zerbo, god of the mercantile seas. God, can you imagine?
Just the mercantile seas.
Listen to this shit. I created the sea, all the fucking water in the world, every square inch of all of this wet shit.
Yeah.
And he has to go and
This
fuck
wet
that
shit.
up. It is not for fucking sale. It is. It is water. It is free. It is everywhere for that goddamn purpose.
I mean, I do hate capitalism.
Mizzy Stoneanchor, you are exceptional. You are not special. Have I said that enough?
Eat the rich.
Give me that fucking rum. We are getting tanked. And Prokin will get tanked with you and pass out and fall in the river.
Dot's dead now.
Gale?
It's very sad. Gale
Rip.
has been napping up in the crow's nest, and she just looks down, like she wakes up and she out of her drunken
What is
stupor and is like,
happening?
"Who the fuck is that? I know him.
Rogan!
It's Broken.
He's the god of the sea!
See, I had pictured that Mizzy wakes up and she wonders if it was all a dream, and then
Exactly,
she looks
like-
down and there's an old man and she's got her hand on his beard, and she's like, "Oh, okay, it was
This
real."
is real. This is real. I think that there's two cups. Like that's my
Oh, no. Yeah. No,
Are
you
they
were
full of
totally not a
lemonade?
dream.
but I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I was prepared to get very offended when he said he hated special people,
I mean, yeah.
because some of the people I love most are special people.
He means anybody chosen, like the chosen one.
Oh,
shit.
I got that.
Yeah.
I have rewritten my backstory for Gale now. It is not Procan who she impressed with her
Ooh.
arm wrestling of the sea monster. It is his son who is in charge of the storms.
Storm
Nice.
And that is-
itself. Yeah.
Yes, that is how she took the path of the Storm Herald.
All right. Hell yeah.
Osano,
He has a giant crush on her, and nobody knows but him. She suspects, but she has her paramour in a port town, so it's not gonna happen.
But he can't talk.
He can just
The thunder can roll, though.
Ooh.
and the lightning can strike.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sing that all the time.
Yep. I hope that you liked...
I extremely do. And I can't decide if he is played by Sam Elliott.
He was a little angry for Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
A little. I mean, there were elements of...
No, he's what's his face from Deadwood.
George Carlin.
No, he's what's his face from Deadwood. God damn it, what is his name? He's so good.
I can't help
He's got
you with
kinda-
this. I'm
The
sorry.
guy that ran all of the crooked businesses
Yeah.
in town. Yeah, I cannot
His
think...
name eludes me right now.
But him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid roleplay, guys.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like that.
I'm excited.
I had thought this whole thing out. I
Yes.
was like, yeah, I needed something that was quintessentially Prokin. That,
I'm excited. And I like that Mizzy is left in this, like, pretty sure it happened.
oh, it definitely happened because you're still a cleric.
Yeah. And I like that like the assurance that is a thing that actually happens will grow every time that she gains a new ability or touches a new spell or whatever. And so
It'll be interesting to see how, like, the two of us, like, figure things out.
mm-hmm.
How, because Gail's still figuring her shit out. Like, she made that storm happen that one time, but since she's not level 3, she can't do it on command yet. So it'll be interesting to see how, like, she has the power because of the dad, and I have the power because of the son, and we're like, we're working our shit out.
He also would have drunkenly rambled about how he cannot stand like non-primordial gods, like all of those up and coming shits that are like, oh, I was a mortal that just hit level 50 or whatever, and like, oh, I just or like Use. He hates Use too. The wizard god, the guy that basically cheated. He used magical hacks to become a god. Hates him. The other gods of like just straight up death and stuff, he's like, that's just a thing, whatever.
It's just whatever.
And on that note, this has been another episode of the Play Better podcast, bringing you the best in the world of tabletop gaming and teaching you how to play it better. Playbettercast@gmail.com, playbettercast@gmail.com, @playbettercast on the Twitters. We're also on Instagram. Please rate us where you don't hate us, and tell someone you love about the Play Better podcast. I'm Cameron McNary.
Normally it's him, and that was me this time.
I'm Cameron McNary.
I'm Molly McClanahan.
I'm Liz Brink.
I'm Nerissa Hart.
And I'm Ryan Seguin.
Play well.